Malcolm X and Yuri Kochiyama were born today on May 19th. So not only were they legendary civil rights activists, but they were friends. So I wanted to see what was it about today, May 19th, in the astrology that not only made them epic leaders, but friends who worked in solidarity with each other. Malcolm X is a 28-degree Taurus sun, 29-degree Aries moon, that checks, and a Capricorn rising. Now, what is interesting about the third decan of Taurus is that it is a Saturn-ruled decan. It's in Capricorn's triplicity. Yuri Kochiyama was born in 1921, so she's 4 years older than Malcolm X, but she also has a 28-degree Taurus sun, Scorpio moon, Libra rising. And what I do find interesting is that she has a Venus in Aries. She was born during a Venus retrograde. The Sabian symbol for this degree of Taurus is two cobblers working at a table, respecting other points of view. But this is where the Saturn ruled decan comes in. Mature understanding arises out of seeing the other point of view, and the deepening of wisdom moves towards having less staunch opinions on matters. In 1964, Malcolm X made his pilgrimage to Mecca, which I believe is called a Hajj. And that trip changed him spiritually, politically. He then started connecting the dots of how the Black struggle was actually a global one.
The situation in Palestine serves as a brutal reminder of the consequences of colonialism and the ruthless dispossession of indigenous peoples. It is an agonizing reminder that the fight for justice knows no borders, and we must stand united in solidarity with all oppressed people.
He was connecting the brutality that was happening to Black Americans to the colonialism that was happening in Palestine and connecting that to the South African apartheid. People who have their sun sign in the third decan of Taurus oftentimes experience hardships and challenges, but become really great leaders because they're able to mobilize people for a common cause. And this was also the case for Yuri Kochiyama. Yuri Kochiyama was born in California, but when Pearl Harbor was bombed by the Japanese, her and her family were placed in an internment camp. When World War II ended, Yuri moved to Harlem in New York and became very active in civil rights. This is where she met Malcolm X. Yuri recognized that the liberation of Asian people was contingent on the liberation of Black people. So they became friends and they worked hand in hand together. On February 21st, 1965, before Malcolm X's 40th birthday, he was assassinated, and that's Yuri holding his head. Yuri went on to advocate for political prisoners and workers' rights, and she passed away in 2014 at the age of 93. Just the fact that Yuri's North Node is conjunct Malcolm X's midheaven in the sign of Libra, which is all about justice, they were destined to work together in solidarity, which goes back to the Sabian symbol of two cobblers working at a table. May we be inspired by Malcolm X and Yuri Kochiyama's friendship, and may we work in solidarity with each other because our liberation is interconnected to each other's.